him prone out right here, and hopefully he can get shots on stuff either way. This feels very Rising Storm Pacific. Ooh, that was a big hit. Alright, howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Gates of Hell. Today we are playing a Pacific Conquest mod. There are a couple of bugs. You'll see a couple of maps are maybe a little laggy or glitchy, or specifically a little bit off when it comes to the spawns, but that should not take away from the fact that we will actually be able to play in the Pacific as the Americans, the Commonwealth, or as the Japanese. This is a link that I'll have in the description if you want to play this for yourself. These LVTs who have 250s on the front and then 130 cal to each side, you do get a lot of firepower. You will see some of these sort of static bunkers and machine guns and stuff that are not manned. It's because these maps are, I don't think necessarily made with Conquest in mind. So you're like, oh, well, they're not manning up the machine guns. Well, I don't think they're necessarily supposed to in this regard. We can't see a flamethrower infantry there, though, so that's going to be... Okay, I want to make sure that he's at least dealt with. Oh, we have an MG guy here on the flank. Switch to... Okay, we got him. That's actually a big one. I'm kind of considering maybe a disembark. Well, there's really not a lot of things we can see from here. Let's disembark the infantry. See if that gets some of the Japanese to at least engage us, perhaps, from a distance. And then we'll start setting up. That's a really big blob of Americans here in a second, but it'll make sense here. I think once we start spreading these guys out. Of course, Valor is the base for this mod. So as you can see... Wait, when I said bar, I guess I meant Johnson LMG, actually. I thought that he would have a bar, but that's an actual Johnson LMG, which is actually awesome. But because we're running Valor as the sort of main underlying mod, we do have that first-person infantry perspective. So you can swap to it just by pressing T. And if you hold left-click, or I guess right-click down, well, left-click fires. Right-click lets you obviously aim down sight. But there's actually a little bit of accuracy on there, so you can technically play it like this. Oh, somebody just went down. Well, I guess we cleared that one out relatively quickly. There's still actually an enemy or two inside. You can just tell by the fact that we... Oh, there he is. Oh, I did not mean to do that. I guess my AI was about to throw a grenade and I kind of interrupted him. Okay, now we are capturing... There was at least one guy sort of contesting us. You could see the points were set to 0 there. Oh, that's not good. That is... Okay. That's actually really not good. The fact that they have that thing up there... Oh, that just actually ruined that entire LVT in like 2 shots. Good thing is that we can probably... Let's take a look actually here. We're going to have to drive all the way down that road, so we might as well get this thing going. This is an interesting map. Just... Oh, it's up again? I thought we killed... I'm trying to reverse. Oh, I thought we had knocked it out. Oh, we just lost a bunch of my... Actually, we... Oh, more? Reverse. Oh, it's got like a... Arc 2. I thought it was a... Whoa, I thought it was like an automatic 20 mil, but it's got actually... We just got to actually disembark the entire vehicle before they destroy it. Looks like there's actually a bunch of dudes like near this sort of defensive line, but this isn't really a defensive line, I think, for Conquest. Okay, that's like one of those mountain guns. We knocked out the crew. I'm not going to cheat. We're not going to take any of these guns that are... Oh, we can't even get on them. Good. I was going to say, I don't even want to take any of those guns. I do want to take some of these guns that are apparently around here. There's a knee mortar over here somewhere too, but did we just maybe knock him out? Oh, mortarman. Okay, we did knock him out. So, bad start. not a great look. Well, our snipers are doing a good job. Again, the usefulness of this squad having the semi-auto rifles, but also the snipers, having a couple of the Johnson rifles, gives you a decent, ability, or Johnson light machine gun, I should say, well, and the Johnson rifles. Gives you a decent amount of firepower. Is this guy stuck, sir? Okay, he was just bugging out for a sec. Again, the terrain can just be a little messy. The 50 has now arrived. And then we're about to get another one of them up here. I think, is this fully reloaded? Yep, okay. Get the other one up here. And then I think this one is almost done. It's taking them forever to do so. Don't really need ammo resupply. Ooh, the 37 mils now. I think it's a 37 mil. It's going to be engaging from this ridge top. Oh, I was about to say, you might want to use an actual weapon to shoot those guys. This is cool though. You can see this is where they would put like the gun to shoot out the, well, I guess on the other ridge line. I hope we can get out if... Oh, we have to go... I thought they could maybe get through there, but we'll walk them out here. We're kind of just getting everyone together again. And this one is now good to go. Our LVTs are now making their way up the road. A little bit of issue here and there with some of the pathfinding, but it's going all right. I'm still kind of annoyed, or maybe it's on purpose. Maybe it's a legit thing. But I can't imagine they would send out these gunners of... Oh, that's a mortar. I just have a hard time imagining they would send the gunners of these LVTs out without even a single pistol. Like, maybe like a 1911? Or maybe like a really old revolver, like a Colt, if they happen to just have one laying around. It just seems very dangerous to have these guys go onto an enemy-held beach without any sense of self-defense equipment, whether that's a carbine or, again, like a pistol. Because none of them actually have a gun. Well, they have a gun, which they're shooting right now, but they don't actually have a gun like a personal defense one. Is that a knee mortar? Or that... Oh, I'm not sure. I think it may be a knee mortar based off the fact that I don't actually see anything on the map here. Prone out. Trying to get the... ridgeline secure. I don't really care too much about that 37mm that's behind. Oh, there's a thing. Oh, it's another... Oh, it's a 70mm gun. We gotta knock that out really quick. I think it's over there. See the silhouettes. Oh. Turn. Yeah, the angles on these guns are terrible. And also, again, you can't really zoom in. This is the best zoom I'm gonna get, which is, well, not very great. What was that just shooting at us? There's something... in the background. It's a smaller gun, maybe another 37mm. I'm just trying to spray towards it. The 50 cals will just go straight through those gun shields if we're lucky, which, I mean, so far we've kind of been a little lucky considering all of our vehicles survived. I mean, we like lost a bunch of infantry. Oh no, right, I forgot about the flamethrower. Oh no, I thought we had killed him. Oh god, well, there goes two of our men. I really thought we had already knocked him out. The guy was laying in a perfect ambush. The maps are not going to be effectively accurate all the time. There's going to be situations where we're going to be defending like a Japanese-held base with a bunch of Japanese flags, even though we're playing as Americans. A little bit of a suspension of disbelief if you're playing Gates of Hell, and especially if you're playing Conquest. Not those... The missions in the game made by the developers are obviously usually pretty up there in terms of like historical accuracy, or at least like, you know, they make sense. But you're not gonna find that in these more randomized Conquest missions, obviously. Would be nice to just snatch these two guns, and I'm pretty sure that we've secured the area, but as long as we're capturing it just to sell it back, it's always a great way of making some extra cash. I feel like you could potentially make the campaigns more difficult outside of the fact we're playing on hard with Fog of War on. You can always make them more difficult for yourself. Let's just jump into this thing. I don't think it's really doing anything in the time that I want to spend. You can always make it harder for yourself. You can always try to make it so you can't, well, you're not supposed to capture enemy equipment, or I like this one where you can use enemy equipment in that battle. So say you kill a machine gunner, or say you kill a mortar, and you can use it in that battle, but then you're not like allowed, I guess, or like allowing yourself to take it out of the battle into this menu, the Conquest menu, where obviously we get to spend some cash. So technically, I could now spend get 175. That's 300 total. 420. I can make like 600 manpower if I sold all these. With that said, we actually ended up, I think, in a pretty good situation. Well, we kind of lost some of these men, but it looks like they only cost ammo and not so much manpower, which is kind of funny. Although we did lose a couple of men in here. Now, these things we can repair. I don't know, this seems really cheap. Let's keep this and delete this one. There we go. So we made a little bit of money, definitely more money than we, from selling those, and it cost to repair all this. Everyone's now healed up. We're going to be defending on Peleliu, which is, see, a little bit ahistorical, because that wouldn't really be happening in 1942, which I think is where the campaign's supposed to sort of start. And then you're supposed to go through, as you can see here, start off in 1942, 43, and then you sort of go on all the way until I think it's pretty much like 1945. Some of these units, I don't recognize their names, so hopefully nobody's offended. I've never heard of the 41st Sunsetters, but we do have the defenses, we have the supplies, and I think that we want to do is maybe not necessarily go for armor right away. Although an early Stuart would be kind of nice to have. Maybe we save some points for now and just see what happens and go from there. Although I'm kind of thinking I really want the Browning, because this is such an iconic like Pacific machine gun. This is a very different take on Peleliu. Kind of a cool way. Very different from what I honestly expected it to look like. Lots of little defensive positions, a lot of options for setting up units and defensive angles, I suppose, although some of these bunker areas are a little buggy, and while cool, they kind of just not allow units sometimes move underneath them, so you might see that kind of bug out, but we'll see how good or how bad I guess the AI pathfinding is going to be on this map. We have this area over here which is really cool. We have a mortar. We managed to sort of walk up on this elevated position, which is also covered by concrete. We can even give it, I guess, some sandbags just for an extra little FU. Whoever actually wants to try to kill it. And the funniest part about that one is obviously a stolen mortar from the last battle. Got an ammo crate nearby, so that covers that. And, oh, these guys actually come with M1 Grants. That's surprisingly good for what I kind of figured would have been Springfields, maybe. Let's take a look here. Can we... Oh, we can. No. Why don't we just... Oh. Huh. Okay. Wait. How does that work? How did I just get down from there? Okay, cool. That's cool. Oh, it's a grate. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, this is a cool little perspective, though. I didn't see that yet. And actually have him sort of watch out over this area. But again, I'm not too sure in what degree this right side is something I have to worry about too much. Oh, wait. That's a large blob of enemies that's just approached from the left. But I wasn't really super covering that well. There is obviously that grenade launcher guy up on the rooftop. Our mortar may have... Oh, it is in range. Our sniper has eyes on too, although he may be having some issues with target acquisition. You can see a little bit of a... Okay, maybe we just make him prone out right here, and hopefully he can get shots on stuff either way. This feels very Rising Storm Pacific. Ooh, that was a big hit. Oh, oh, that's a friendly. Okay, never mind. Oh, a mortar just knock him out? Oh, no, we're good. I thought that was a friendly mortar. Just knocked out my friendly. I do wonder if our sniper has eyes on. Oh, there it is. See? Okay, good spot for the sniper. I said it before I've even fired one. There we go. Okay, he's down, which I think means that... Oh, our LVT may have just sniped. Yeah, our LVT sniped the other guy on there. I don't think I want to capture that. So we'll probably just go over there and throw a grenade on top of it to make sure that they cannot really, you know, come and capture it back. Something that the AI does tend to do. We know it was a jump on it and then just destroy it that way. There we go. Something you can do with almost any unit. This works multiplayer, single player, co-op. Is you jump on anything and you just double tap L, and it usually is the self-destruction initiation. It even says it right here as the if you don't know, maybe your L key is broken on your keyboard. There we go. Mortar is now destroyed. It's no longer white on the map, and it looks like we can no longer access it, so it is now destroyed, and they can no longer repair it or fix it up or get into it. What was that? Wow, my voice just went into the most voice cracky way possible. Was that like, does the engineer have something on him? Are these barrels filled with fuel? I'm so confused. There's Japanese guys running, literally banzai style at us. Does this engineer have something? Does AI, my allied AI? Like, that was kind of nuts for, it must have been, or maybe some fuel thing? Oh. He has a bunch of bazooka rounds, but I don't know. He must not have the bazooka himself. So now we have to go find the guy who has the actual bazooka. He's, maybe there's a dude around somewhere. It'd be so nice to just snatch a an early... Oh, no! Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Oh. Oh, that is rough. That is burned down. Okay, well, large amount of Japanese are now approaching. Honestly, they could have twice as many guys and it probably would be fine. I said that right before I probably get destroyed. The snipers are really enjoying this part of the battle. So you don't even need to buy snipers separately because they're just embedded into the squad. And it honestly feels kind of useful the way it is right now. We did knock out another machine gun. There is... Ooh, an actual gun. A 70 mil and a 37 mil setting up. They're trying to snipe the guy off the roof. There is a... Is it a machine gun? It's another 70 millimeter gun. Okay, maybe I spoke too soon. These fuel tanks blowing up might be more dangerous than anything else, really, for me at the moment. I don't really like that a lot. Might be worth running like an SMG guy and a rifleman forward. Oh, that might have done some of their own damage there. Do we have any? That's a smoke. If it was Willie Pete, that would have been nice, but it's not. That's the machine gun. Oh, it's just a gun. I thought it was a machine gun, but it's just a gun. There's a lot of them over here, though. There's, like, actually a lot. I'm trying to snipe the crew. Oh, okay. Can we not? We can maybe not shoot through those. I guess it looks like, maybe. I'm not sure exactly what's happening there. Trying to run through. There's so many guns I gotta go knock out. I'm just ignoring you guys to my right. We're gonna go ahead and do a big flank. Hopefully there's not like 17 machine guns watching this way. Okay, good. Oh, this dude came from over here. Okay, oh well. And now they're running back to go and reman that gun. Yeah, you can see him just jumped on that one. There's a woodpecker machine gun there. I think it's called a woodpecker. Kind of worried about that. Entire blob of units over there. Why you really... I need just one more guy. Slowly turning the gun. Oh, he's gonna get on. He's gonna get on it. Reload, 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 reload. Oh, get out of here. Stop running away. Okay, see, the first person part is actually very useful. Otherwise, you have to rely on your, you know, sort of player AI or bot AI to do what you want it to do. And this works somewhat effectively. There we go. We just knocked out pretty much everyone over here. We got, I mean, this open field is just absolutely brutal for the Japanese running into it. All right, a pretty comfortable win. We managed to get quite a decent amount of stuff captured, which obviously can turn into quite a decent amount of money. We'll probably just sell, I think, pretty much just actually every one of these. I don't know why I wouldn't. Resupply everyone else. And that is going to give us a little bit more research points, but we're kind of low. And the M5 Stuart, or sorry, the M3 Stuart, is pretty, it's pretty expensive. Instead of really worrying, although we can actually just not worry about that, and just straight up get the M13, which I think is either a single or a dual 50 cal, and then maybe worry about the quad mount later on. More research points, maybe we'll just get the, we just don't even need the late version right now, so maybe we'll stick with that. But this now should give us the ability to, well, maybe deploy one of those 57 mils. I can't imagine it's a bad idea to do that. But now we should have the half track with the twin 50, which can actually carry that 57 millimeter gun. So kind of a win-win. I kind of want the one that has the bonus to research points. This looks could be interesting. The other maps, let's take a look at those. You can actually, I didn't notice until not that long ago. You can click on these even if you've already selected a mission. Okay, we're not going to do Peleliu again. We'll stick with this one. We'll have a look. And I probably should have taken out some of those defensive weapons. I really didn't need like a bunch of machine guns and those 70 mils, but we'll be right back once we're on the battlefield. The spawn is a little buggy, like I said. Are we just in the middle of some incline here? Okay, so the spawn is going to be a bit messy. We are going to need to kind of be a little worried about how this is going to go. I don't actually even want these guns here right now. Not the ideal setup to this one. We're a little separated from our vehicles. And, well, this entire inclination, or actually, this may be savable. This one's a little weird, though. And I'm worried if I move it, it's going to explode. We'll see. But maybe we'll hold off on calling in the next wave until we've sort of cleared out the initial opener. There was an enemy here, but he might have gotten away, it looks like. Keep moving up. And make sure that these LVTs are ready. Sort of angle them. So, oh. Is that the guy with a grenade? Come on, how are we not killing this guy? Where is he? Oh, he's like right here. This is a guy chilling, staring at us. Come on, guys. You can have that. Oh, they're SNLF too. Okay, so they're Special Navy Landing Force or Naval Landing Force. I think it might be Special Naval landing force, which are definitely some of the more elite units in the Japanese, I believe, Navy. Oh, I guess it kind of implies when they're a special naval landing force, right? But so I'm not actually too excited about running into those guys early on. SNLF Elite Support Infantry. He's probably got that 50 round. Yes, he's got that 50 round little SMG. That's terrifying. That's gonna be tough. Good thing is, this map is beautiful. I'll say that. The map is cool. It does show you the issues you have with, cow armor, 1mm. It does show you the issues you can have with Gates of Hell, or just these gem engine games and tall trees. This game almost would require one of those things you have in Combat Mission where you hide the trees or the, at least the foliage to a degree. So it almost reminds me of Arma, like one of the SOG Vietnam DLC maps. This is really cool. It looks really cool. I just wish that I kind of had a little bit more, I wish that my team kind of spawned together a bit more, and maybe even more so, I wish that the guns can actually have some sort of use, because right now they're just going to be completely useless in this situation in terms of, like, usability, because there's just no way. Oh, I hit him. He's down. There's a tree in front of me right here. I hit him once. You heard the hit marker. I got him. Oh, last round. Close. I almost said close, but no cigar. Oh, what the hell? There's a guy right next to us. There's guys right next to us. How are we not shooting? How are they not shooting us? What was that? They just didn't care. They were like, oh, yeah, there's an LVT here. Oh, there's an actual piece of armor. It's not big armor, but it is armor of sorts. I think the main issue is going to be... Oh, we killed a tank commander with that. That's nice. I think the issue is going to be that I'm hoping our 50s can penetrate it. Otherwise, we will actually have some issues dealing with it. And there's also hoping they don't actually run an, like a anti-tank rifleman in here. Okay, that's been knocked out. It does mean I will maybe need my gun up here sooner rather than later. Our LVTs are now finally able... TK maybe stands for Tankette. Oh, mortar? Where? I didn't even know where that could potentially be. There's a goat. I need to spread these guys out, like, a lot more. The issue is you can't really spread guys out inside of a vehicle, so yeah, enjoy that one. Okay, our angling here is maybe not ideal. Oh, the mortar killed himself. That's good. That's good. We like to see that. We are very big fans of that, because that means that they're not killing me. Although we are going to need to figure out a way to get in here. Is this gate maybe, like, blow-upable? Or fence, gate, whatever. I wonder... Sorry, Mr. Goat. I really don't want to kill a goat. Or is that a pig? Oh, no. We gotta... Oh, he lived. We're good. We're good. We made entry into the compound. The pig is not harmed. And we get to... Well, I'm reloading first. I always tend to do that. When I select units, I always press Y to hit that quick reload before I send them in, so they actually at least have their ammo fully ready. Nothing sucks more than sending in a guy to go and make a push, and you need him to, like, have ammo. And I missed him basically every round. You need him to have ammo, and then he, has like 2 rounds before he has to reload. So you might as well get that reload done right before, I always feel like. But now, is that a guy? That's a guy. Oh, he may not get shots through the thing. Where'd all the animals go? Are they gone? Did they just run away? I'm confused. I thought there was a whole bunch of animals in this... Oh, wait, they're loose. Maybe blowing up the fence was... allowed them to be free, I suppose. These LVTs are nice because they can kind of cover each other. They can't really cover their butt, obviously, but that's what the infantry is for. I don't think I really need the second one right now. Although that M13 is going to be a very nice addition. We'll actually leave the sniper where he is. And then the rest of the squad, including the LMG, we'll push them up. And then we'll swap to him right now. Oh, there's a dude right over the ridge. Oh, God. How am I going to... Maybe a far grenade will make him, like, force him to stand up? That hit him. Are you kidding me? He's just chilling down there. I swear he's still there. That's so silly. He's just... Okay. There we go. I mean, we knew he was there. I didn't know exactly where he was because you could see he was kind of... Oh, not like that. We were way too comfortable for too long. Knock out the crew. Oh, it's down. At least the crew is down on the gun. That is bad. We are going to... Okay, that's fine. We'll now get in, I guess, call in the second wave, which has all those stupid guns that I didn't really need. I'm gonna... Okay, no. I just looked up so mad at the ceiling. I knew exactly what was happening right there. I knew exactly what they were doing. And I still fell for it. I mean... Oh, the entire marsh has just been destroyed, or the rice field. Okay, well... We'll get my other squad to start moving towards that other point. We're going to need that sooner rather than later. We're going to get my ammo crate over here, and we're going to, I guess, prone out this infantry. Get one of my guys. This is a really cool map, actually. This is a really, really cool map. This could easily be like a Vietnam sort of style map, but, I mean, it's not. But it could really be like a cool Vietnam style map. I do need to figure out how the hell am I going to... Oh, yep. Oh, God, the entire map's exploded around this guy. Where's this gun? Am I blind? Oh. I don't think we're running... I don't think we can get across the... Oh, he's... Got stuck reloading. See, it kind of just ruined myself with that one. We are going to need to deal with that the old-fashioned way. I'm actually surprised our gun... Oh, that's why. Okay, so put him here. Go. HE is already loaded. We have some guys on that right tree line. I can't really worry about that right now. Okay, they're dealing with it. We got Shanghai SNLF on the opposite side of us there. Right there. Perfect. Okay. Now let's deal with this right side. Let's move the entire blob of units to the right. That's a lot of enemies on that ridge line or coastline. The issue is that I guess some of the infantry doesn't like swimming a lot, so they tend not to really want to push in and swim. Although now that sounds... I'm not kidding. I just mean like it doesn't say... I'm not saying the AI has like a will. I'm saying the AI doesn't tend to prefer to swim if it can walk. And if it can't walk, then it kind of just sometimes bugs out a little. Oh, that's a perfect hit. I do think... Oh, this one's just completely destroyed. Stealing these little Tankette might actually be nice. Not necessarily... Oh, what happened over here? Oh, it just got hit. I don't think it got... Oh, we're getting mortared. Go. I mean, you kind of expect this thing to be cool. Oh my God, that's a lot of enemies. That is a lot of enemies. Prone out and hope that this thing can work its magic. It is now running in. We have a sniper on this right side. We are going to need to throw a whole bunch of smokes here, I think, and hope for the best. Okay, we're gonna have to... Oh, God. Okay, well, this is just now chilling on the front edge. 37mm did have some nice range there. We are in some trouble. Machine gun. We're gonna need the machine gun to come over here. We're going to need another machine gun to come over here. I think there might be a mortar here. We're going to need that. ASAP, there's a bridge here, but you know, it doesn't really matter. We're in some deep trouble here in terms of the ability to fight this area back. Knee mortar is knocking out some of my infantry. Gun, it needs to shoot HE. I think it did do there. Anytime it feels like, you know, killing... the crew across the water. Trying to get an... I don't want to hit too low and hit the Tankette. Okay. They're going to keep remanning that, I think. But we'll have to just look at that maybe with like a sniper. This thing may or may not be the savior of the whole mission, the M13. I'm trying to get this thing to come back. And then we'll maybe just use some of the crew off some of these guns that I know we're not really going to use as sort of quick crew inside this thing. There is a lot of stuff coming in right now. Medic has to come over to the right. Is it? Are they stuck on the? Are they stuck in the water? Oh, that's unfortunate. We have a mortar over there. Can we? Oh, is this thing just like completely broken though because it's in the water and it's got stuck there? It's possible. It is very possible that the cruise is in the water. Like, oh my God. And this thing is now broken. Oh no, I just pressed the repair button. That was not what I was supposed to do there. I think this mortar... Oh, no. There goes the mortar. It just drowned. I drowned the mortar. I drowned the mortar. Is this thing operational? It is, technically speaking. This is a mess. At least this thing is kind of doing its job until it gets mortared, and then we're in some big trouble. Medics, make sure that keeps moving up. Let's get some... Okay, he's mowing down people pretty left, right, and center. That's cool, that's cool. Get one more person to... It doesn't actually tell you what the crew is on this Tankette. We'll just maybe just man it with a single dude. Medic here. Let's get both of these guys disembarked. Get them in this thing and just... Is it out of ammo or fuel? No, it's... I don't know why it's freaking out. Let's stop actually doing that. This is not going very well. This is all going relatively not well, actually, even. We're stuck on this side of the river. Stuck by a suppressing mortar. This crew is done. I could take the crew off the crate. I don't want to take the crew off this gun. Enemy mortar has been spotted. We can probably deal with that, hopefully, relatively effectively. Okay. And we're gonna have to somehow get this cap now. We have an LVT that's like freaking out. Well, let's now run, I guess. This is where you probably want to put infantry in the actual vehicle. But at the same time, you know, then the mortar hits it and then they're gone anyway. So it's kind of a bad situation in that regard. Oh, the Johnson is out of ammo. This vehicle. Oh, nice. We can actually get in it. That's good. Run him back to the ammo crate. How many people can this thing take? At least 2. Good. Oh no. You gotta be kidding me. There's still a sniper or something, and the crew... This vehicle is broken, so we cannot repair it, because we can't repair it into water. So the only thing I'm gonna do here is get some of the crew... Oh, now he does have a gun. Does he not have ammo for it, maybe? Oh, no, he does. Okay, weird. Some guys just don't have ammo, some guys do have ammo. I think what makes more sense here is to get the crew on the vehicle and use this as like an immobile machine gun bunker at this point. I really want to get one of these C-47s to come over here just to see what happens, and, you know, hopefully it looks cool. Get these guys proned out. Oh, there goes that vehicle. This is not going very well, I don't think. I need to get this little Tankette over there, and hopefully they don't shoot down my plane. Okay, it's just an ammo crate. It's kind of what I figured. I just wanted to make sure. Now we know for sure. I think my medic went down over here. There's still a machine gun that we can't really deal with. I do have this M13. It needs to be repaired. Here comes my Tankette, which has, I guess, reloaded, or needs to reload. This is like ridiculous. This is like a Leicht Traktor from World of Tanks. The German... Oh, is that it? Is that the machine gun? There's multiple mortars, I think, set up firing at us. And I can't imagine this thing is going to do anything. But maybe with the support, I was hoping this would have some sort of pushing capabilities. So many mortars over here. Where's this stinky machine? Or is this not a machine gun? We just don't have eyes on it. There we go. Oh man, this thing is just gonna take like 2 more mortars and it's done. They're like rushing infantry. Maybe he thought I was a friendly tank. I know that doesn't work like that, but we're gonna just slowly crawl forward, and we don't really have a lot of capabilities here. It's kind of an issue. I was hoping that... Come on. Let me get you out of the water. While this TK somehow still alive and running. Maybe saving the day here. Pretty, like, unironically. I need to knock out some of these mortar crew. Oh, there's one more guy left on that one. The little team here is trying to push up. A little bit of healing would probably be very well advised at this point. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This has not been disabled. The engine is probably just completely blown up. We have knocked out... Oh, it survived. Okay. This thing is kind of bugging out. The water is buggy. I mean, we figured that out. See if we can get on the wall here. What do we got? We got a carbine. Cannot be... Oh, is it clear? No. I can't... That was so much suffering involved in getting this point. But we did it. I can't believe that. We're gonna take all of these things here. I need all of the money. Clearly, we're gonna need money. We're going to need to get... Where's this mortar? Oh, we're never gonna find this mortar unless it's like right... Oh, right. Ooh, I guess we're not gonna keep this thing. We're not gonna keep the machine gun. I might try to keep some of these mortars, but that's a lot of mortars, so do I really care for them that much? Probably not. Yeah, that is rough. I don't know. I actually don't think I'm going to keep this amphibious one. Not for that much, because you can pretty much buy a straight up new one. I do know you get to keep some of the veterancy, but I think that's just a dismiss on that one. We don't really... Oh, I mean, I could just get some new ones. I don't... Oh, I can just get it back for 1 point? Huh. So I get to use it, and then I get to get it back for the 1 point. Nice. That's actually kind of cool. That's a little cheeky, but this thing, though, we'll probably keep that. The mortars, I'm not too sure about. I'm not a big mortar guy. Maybe we'll already have one. Oh, right. The mortar was sunk, and I lost all those machine guns. This thing, we're going to get rid of. Let's keep the machine guns. I know those were kind of a joke, but let's keep the 2 mortars, and let's keep the little tankette as well. I think that's... honestly not the worst thing. But now we can technically get the Wildcat bombing run. That's one of the new things as well in this mod. And in terms of equipment, I mean, this might be actually pretty strong. This is the one, I think, with the 37, and then you get a couple of 50. It's like 2 50 into 37 millimeter. Yeah. 2 50s in a 37 mil. This is a great weapon, I think, for the Japanese, or fighting the Japanese, because you're not expecting heavy armor. Even the Chinu that you may run into pretty later on, you're gonna not really have an issue penning that, I think, with that vehicle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We're gonna be doing more of this in the near future. So I guess until then, and I'll catch you in the next one.